All right, so we are doing a fun little event here. How this event is going to work is that we are going to be taking the Beyblades from Beyblade Burst Dynamite Battle. Bry is going to take, starting with Belial.
Thank you.
And I am going to take challengers throughout the series. So we're going to be taking beys all the way throughout Dynamite Battle as they release, and I'm going to try to beat her. Every time I successfully beat her, she takes the winning bay and then has to use that until I beat her again.
Ah, okay, okay.
And we're chaining through our entire stack, so we've got stacks and stacks of Beyblades here. These things are
stacks and stacks.
Stacks and stacks. There's, what, 5 stacks here? So we'll be going through all of these and seeing how that's going to go and have a lot of fun with it. There are a couple of Beyblades I do not have. I do not have the newest Burst Spriggan set. It hasn't been delivered yet. It's on its way. It might be here before we actually finish this event, though, because
we'll probably
this will be more than 1 week of events going on. So yes, we'll probably be running this for 2, maybe 3 weeks. We'll see how long this all takes. But we're going to have some fun with it. I also do not have Roar Longinus Roar Ragnarok?
Show that one.
Roar Fafnir. That's the one.
You can't remember what one you don't have? Alright, here we go.
So we are starting this off. Brynessa has herself Dynamite Belial, the original, and I have myself the Volume 25 booster, secondary Cyclone Ragnarok.
There it is.
That thing's a little bit behind, so we gotta just live with that. So let's get this started. Hello, TikTok. Hello, YouTube. We are going live with this tournament event. So, 3, 2, 1. Oh, 1 point for me. We, of course, going first to 3 points, as is tournament style. You're about to say something?
Well, if I win, I get that Beyblade.
Yes.
But if I lose, I just have to
Then I just go to the next one.
Okay.
No. If I win, you get this Beyblade.
Oh, I see.
Yes. If I win, you get the Beyblade. 3, 2, 1. You win, you have the better Beyblade, and you get to keep it. I'd almost want to track this, but we didn't set up spreadsheets or whatnot to be able to do that. So we're just maybe going to have to rewatch it later and see how that all went.
I mean, I can set up tracking. If you want.
How quickly can you do that? That's the thing. I guess while watching, you could go and set up some sheets.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh. 2 points for me. 2 points for Cyclone Ragnarok. 3, 2, 1. For Halloween, I did go as Ranjiro, which was a fun time. Ooh. You get that knockout victory. 2 to 1.
You should go on your computer quick, maybe, and test how the sound is coming through on YouTube Studio.
Should be fine.
Okay.
Alright, it is 2 to 1. 3, 2, 1. 3 points for me. I think I actually knocked you out earlier as well, but I will just take that obvious victory there. So that means you take on Red Cyclone Ragnarok.
Okay.
Divine Belial is a loss, or Dynamite Belial is a loss and goes into the loser's bin. Next up is Ragnarok versus Ragnarok, but this time I have Never and you have Rise. That's the main difference. Stam. Oi, oi, oi. Ollie, ollie, ollie. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Alright. Giving you a nice point there, knocking myself out. Man, if you could get me to 2K liked, I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for the support there. 3, 2, 1. If you do not know, we are Szasse Games. We are the local tournament organizers for Houston, Texas, and we run the Szasse Games YouTube channel. We're doing lots of Beyblade content as well as other content in other niches. So I appreciate anybody stopping by and checking out our Beyblade match. Man, this is a loud match. Okay.
Yep, pretty noisy.
And I get a nice smooth victory there. 1 to 1. What we're doing here, if you did not hear, is that we're battling through all the bays. Every time I win, Bride gets my Beyblade, and I go to the next Beyblade.
Stock combo, Dynamite
Stock
bays.
combos, Dynamite and Burst Ultimate bays in order of release. 3, 2, 1. It should be interesting. We should see some of the bays that don't get as much attention because, you know, they aren't the best or aren't considered to be the best. White charger on my desk, Brad.
Okey-dokey, sir.
None of these will be good for you.
Duking it out.
We have tried nail polish on a couple of stickers. We mostly just forget to do the nail polish on the stickers. I want to do that more because my stickers are really starting to flake on some of the more common bays.
Yeah, definitely.
So it would be nice, but once they've started to flake, the nail polish can't help anymore and the stickers are lost to you, so. That is definitely an issue. 3, 2, 1, Thanks so much for all of the likes, guys. Ooh. Man, I knocked myself out again. It's 2-2, but they're self-knockouts. Thought it was Phoenix. We are not dealing with Phoenix right now. We're just Rocktavars, Ragnaroks. 3, 2, 1, What we got going on? We got
Francisco has joined to say hello.
Oh, hey, Francisco.
Take that one.
You take that one. So, the better Cyclone lost there, self-KOing itself. So it goes into the loser's upside-down pile in the bin there. And we move on to the next bay.
I keep playing the same one?
Yes, you keep playing the same one, and I have moved on to Vanish Fafnir. Hey, that's my snacks. Get out of here, cat. Alright. Stam on Stam. 3, 2, 1. Pick is a really bad driver, so it should be decently even, although I do think I have better spin steal potential here. 2K likes easy. Easy, guys. Greatly appreciate it.
Gulf Coast was saying he's gotten to the point where he's just leaving stickers off a lot of bays now.
Yeah, I can definitely see why. Although I do like the nail polish look to keep the stickers on. The stickers really make them bright and lively. I hate the stickers. If you see my very early on videos, I complained about stickers like all the time. The first time I sounded excited about stickers, some of my viewers were like, "This doesn't sound like you." 1 point for you there. 3, 2, 1. Cracker him out.
Talk with the food in your mouth. Very rude.
You gotta keep it going. Keep it entertaining. Up to 2.4K likes, guys. This is crazy. Thanks so much for all that support.
You interrupted me, but I was gonna say, if they can see your face, they'd be entertained.
Yeah, because I'm beautiful.
Expressive.
Expressive. They wouldn't like my face right now because it's full of crackers.
Full of crackers.
Alright, alright, alright. Oh, that's to you. That's to you. Yes. 2 points for you.
Go Cyclone.
3, 2, 1. Rise is a much better base than Pick, and that is definitely giving you the advantage here.
Yeah, the stickers can definitely make them look better. The only problem with painting them, because we definitely would do the same, is that then you can't use them in competitive. So if it's a Beyblade that you are not planning on using in any sort of competitive fashion, you can definitely paint them.
You can order some sweet painted ones on some sites. They look amazing. I've wanted to, but because I run tournament events, I want all my bays to continue to be valid tournament appropriate bays. Come on, last second. Give me a win here.
No way, get out of here.
I think that was you.
Okay.
I'd say that was you. Just barely. Just barely. You hold on and continue your reign over my bays. Moving on, I got... This is Dynamite Rocktavar on Just.
So this is the 4th Beyblade that was released in the Dynamite series? Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4?
The one that I'm on?
Yep.
You have one of them, right? So this is the 5th.
This 5th, okay.
This is the 5th Bay.
Alright.
Both Rocktavar Ragnaroks again. This time I'm on Dynamite with Just. This is not going to look good for me because Just is just garbage.
I would love to see someone walk into a nail salon with a bunch of Beyblades and be like, I need to paint these, please.
3, 2, 1. That doesn't count.
They'll call
That's user error.
Ow, ow, ow.
That's me failing here.
Miss Launch.
I'll be the next most popular Beyblade YouTuber. If that is true, I would be ecstatic. I'd be so stoked. We are trying our best to be the best place you can go. 3, 2, 1. For informed content, that's what we kind of go for. We go really in depth with our stuff. High energy, having fun. We've done tournaments for people. All sorts of great stuff. Where do I get my bays? I mostly get them from Bays and Bricks or Mall of Toys. I have some affiliate stats with those guys, and you can use our giveaway or our discount code Szasse Games, just the name of our channel, and that could get you 7.5% off any of your orders from those guys.
Nice. Cyclone's rocking it.
Cyclone is rocking it.
For our Hasbro bays, we mostly get at Walmart.
We mostly get our Hasbros at Walmart. Yep. We like to go bay hunting at Walmart. 3, 2, 1. Just to see what's there.
Go for cat food, pick up 4 Beyblades.
Pick up 4 Beyblades. Forget the cat food. That happened once. What is your question? 2012 Panda Boy. Oh, I'm screaming. Oh no. Come on, hold together.
Don't hold it together.
I knew she would enjoy this. Another point for you.
You knew I would enjoy this because you knew I'd have a chance at winning?
Because you like the thrill of wins. Do I want to battle you? I want to battle everyone. That's why I run local tournaments. If you're ever in the Houston area during one of our fets, stop by, battle me out. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Alright. I'm going to give you that to you. That was a bounce win. 3 points for you. And my Dynamite Ragnarok is out.
Who is up next?
Who is up next? Next is Roar Bahamut on Moment. We have gone around. We can officially say we've gone places in the country to battle others. We went to Maryland and did a battle there. We're going to be in New York coming up, and we might look for if there's a tournament while we're there. It might be fun.
Christmas, I don't think so.
It might be tough around Christmas, but also people are off around Christmas, so there might be a higher chance.
What is your really strong bay that we would have a challenge beating?
What is my strong bay?
No, he's got one.
Oh, you got one. Ooh, I don't know.
Mandarake. Someone mentioned that. The Mandarake website to buy the Japanese base?
Mandarake?
Mandarake?
It's Japanese, so it's Mandarake.
Yeah, okay.
3, 2, 1. That was 2 knockouts for me there. That's 2 points, right? No, it's not.
No.
It's only 1 point.
No cheating.
Yeah. Mandarake is a great website for getting bays from Japan from a retailer rather than a distributor kind of deal. You can get pretty good prices. The shipping is going to be what kills you a little bit more on that side.
When we were in Canada, we could order from Japanese Amazon, and that was a better deal.
In the States, we found, at least in Texas, the shipping is a lot higher. 3, 2, 1. Japan has better shipping rates to Canada than it does to Texas, at least. There's lots of options. I've been asked to do a where to buy your Beyblades, and we might have to do that video. I just don't want to leave anybody out and be like messing up a store's chances of getting attention.
Yeah.
Like we used to buy from Funky Toys when we were in Canada. They don't ship very well to the US.
What's the one that Mike uses?
Mike
4
Gaming and Beyblade Premier, both. Beyblade Premier is pretty good. We got most of our stadiums. We got a bunch of stadiums from Beyblade Premier.
Yeah, that was a great... One of our Beybladers that came to an event recommended Beyblade Premium, and they had great deals. It's really tough as an organizer because if you don't have enough stadiums or you have a stadium that gets wrecked, we had one that warped in the heat. You know, it's like more than $70 to replace an arena, so finding good deals on those is really important.
3, 2, 1. Share this to all your friends. I appreciate that so much. I hope some of them come by and enjoy this. We're up to 5.1k likes. That is absolutely amazing, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here on this Beyblade Battle event. We are grinding it out against each other here with our 2 stamina types. I guess mine's more defense type right now, which is why you're getting a little bit of an advantage. I love the sound of Cyclone grinding against there.
Like so Chain. Cool. We'll see those.
Oh, Chain will be sweet.
Panda Boy says the strongest bay is Corrupt. I don't know that one.
I don't know Corrupt.
And we are just outside of Houston.
We are just outside of Houston.
Houston, Texas.
That was another tie. 3 ties.
3 ties.
What do we do? You pick which one you want?
Oh.
Let's do that. 3, 2, 1. As per tournament rules, that means you're the winner.
Okay, I'm
There's
gonna
2 ties and then sudden death, right?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna keep Cyclone.
You're keeping a Cyclone.
Oh, okay. Corrupt is a custom bay. That is cool.
Custom bays are pretty sweet.
We have talked about doing like 3D printing.
I have my eyes on the 3D printer to set up and create some bays. I have so much stuff to catch up on right now before I can do that, but it is on my list. Just like planning for the Dungeons and Dragons we're playing in 6 hours.
Couple hours, yep.
3, 2, 1. Plan for that would be awesome. Yeah, come on, shot. Do something.
Shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot. And shot it all over and just did not succeed.
Did you show that off?
What?
It popped up.
It popped up. It's the shot driver. The shot driver's got a spring to do some cool, fun stuff if you haven't seen it before. It's pretty sweet. It can work sometimes, sometimes it doesn't. 3, 2, 1. There's Savior Valkyrie versus Cyclone Ragnarok. Knock myself out. 2 points there for you.
Excuse me.
I'm glad you're having fun watching this. We're having fun doing it. We're having fun doing it. Anything over there going on?
Is it Ryan? Really loves that pink roar.
Pink roar's so good. 3, 2, 1. Pink right there. So good. Wow.
Yes.
Alright, 3 points for you.
This Cyclone is killing it.
People sleep on Cyclone, and I've said before, Cyclone's better than people give it credit for.
What was this base called again?
That is Rise. Rise has a couple of scrapage issues, which is why it gets left out in the meta a little bit, especially once we get to some of the harder hitting attack
Yeah,
types.
these are really early on releases. They just kind of get better and better as the new ones came out, right?
Some of them, yep.
So wait, show that off first.
Okay, we are going up against Astral Spriggan now on Quattro. I'm going to put Quattro into the rolling ball base, because I feel that base works the best, especially in the opposite spin battles.
What are your other options?
The Quattro base has 4 different modes. It has a rolling ball, it has a plastic nub surrounded by rubber, it has a metal cone, and it has a flat rubber nub, so there is a defense type, balance type, stamina type, and attack type base. I like the defense type myself. I gravitate towards defense types, even though I am a bit of a balanced player. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, Spriggan, calm down.
Whoa, Spriggan. Stop recoiling so hard. Thank you so much for sharing our stream with people. We appreciate it. Spread the word out. Szasse Games. We have a fun time with our content. And we have a fun time interacting with people. It's a good time. It's a good time.
I would call that a tie.
You're gonna call it a tie, I'll take it.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
No, we're in Houston. We will be in New York around Christmas time, but
That'll be very, very short.
We live in Texas.
We live in Texas. We are Texas residents, but not
residents, yes.
not naturals. We come from Canada. We originally from Calgary. We just moved to Texas a year ago.
The weather's way better here.
The weather is way better, except this morning. Man, it was chilly. Still better.
Still above 0. So.
Still above 0. That's
Yes.
you! Wow!
Cyclone.
3, 2, 1. We're gonna have to track how many times you beat me. This is extraordinary. Extraordinary. The win streak that Cyclone's on, with how rarely it's talked about as a part.
What number of release is Cyclone 2?
The second one.
The second one? Yeah, so Cyclone was the second release in Dynamite Battle. Ultimate.
Dynamite Battle.
Dynamite Battle. What's the other one?
Burst.
Burst. Words and things.
And this is the non-prize version of Cyclone, so it's not even considered to be the best Cyclone. It was the like extra parts off-color version. Tie.
Tie.
3, 2, 1. Another tie means you win.
We're a little far to come over for a quick battle. Sorry, man.
Yeah, a little bit far. A little bit far. If I didn't keep losing so much on my own tournaments, I might be able to get my rank high enough that I can get invited to some other event somewhere, but lately, the cards have not been in my favor. I've had really tough goes at it in the tournaments. That goes to you.
Alright. Everybody at the tournaments is just improving. Every time everybody comes out, they're getting better and better.
And I have to fight everybody, and they're like, oh man, I'm fighting Zesty, I gotta try my best. And I'm like, I don't want to try my best every time. It's really hard. I have a blast though, I have a good time, but they're mostly just wrecking me.
Oh,
I'm
now
not
it's
showing
Cyclone
up.
versus
So
Cyclone.
it is Cyclone Belial versus Cyclone
Whoa.
Rockdavar Ragnarok. This time I'm on Wave Dash, which is more of a balanced style base. Not S stamina E. It's pretty good damage. 3, 2, 1. Like, alright. Get out of my town, she says. Okay.
Get right out.
We have not had anybody gift, I don't think.
That's very nice.
Before.
Which driver is your favorite? He likes Morbius, but it needs a dash version. Says
Mobius would be Dash would be pretty sweet. Quattro is actually my favorite driver. Quattro Dash right now. 3, 2, 1. I like drivers that can change modes, so I can control the fate of the battle. I played Dronzer way back when I first started Beyblade over 20 years ago. Dronzers were my favorite, and Dronzer always had some kind of changing gimmick, so I've always been really gravitating towards those. Yes! 1 point.
Alright, 1-1.
1-1. 3, 2, 1. Do we have Pegasuses? We have one Pegasus. It was the Burst remake of Pegasus. We did not really play during the Metal Gen.
No.
I stopped playing when Plastic Generation ended, and then we got back into it. Dual Layer Burst in Hasbro, and then we didn't really collect again until Dynamite Battle. Another win.
This might be the end of my Cyclone's win streak.
On to another Cyclone, which is funny. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Ow. That hurt.
Put your hands in where the spinning Beyblades are.
Spinning death balls hurt hands.
Alright, I now am getting Cyclone regular Belial?
So that is Cyclone Belial 1, yes.
Belial
On
1.
wave. And you're gonna go up against Guilty
Oh,
Longinus
no.
on Metal Destroy. So this is one of the most common, most popular attack types in the Guilty layer with its giant metal heads. This thing is a beast of damage and hard to resist, but it doesn't have the best base in the stock version, so she might have a shot. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. We're counting that one.
Did it go immediately into the pocket? There
They
was
hit each
contact.
other in the air. Maybe.
Okay, fine.
I think they hit each other in the air.
Fine.
We're gonna call it a no.
That was a snipe
that
then.
was a snipe. 3, 2, 1.
That's the important part. Making sure you pull at the same time.
Yes. The hidden air and knockout, we like to not count those because we feel that's an unfair assessment of how the battle went.
A Guilty is scary. It destroyed one of our arenas because it is big and heavy and mean.
It put a hole in one of our arenas. Two of our arenas have holes in it because of Guilties. Yep. 3, 2, 1. it just feels like jumping.
They can be beastly, but you have to be able to pull at kind of just the right angle and the right strength in order to make them be good.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry.
Missed launch. Full failure.
Yeah, full failure. Where did we get guilty?
Where did we get guilty? We got guilty from Funky Toys.
By itself?
Yep. 3, 2, 1. So funkytoys.com is where we bought our guilty from when we first started getting the Japanese bays. It was like the second Japanese bay we got, I think. Knockout.
Funky Toys is a website.
Funky Toys is a website.
Yeah. Nice knockout.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
2 knockouts. It is now 2-2.
I mean, I guess I don't like. I'm going to keep getting the better Beyblades as we go.
Yeah, that's why it's fun for you. 3, 2, 1. 3 knockouts. That.
Warning, do not put your hand in the arena with a guilty.
Guilty is very sharp, lots of points, lots of hard
Alright,
hands.
so that is another Cyclone out of the running. But that means that I get to take guilty as my Beyblade.
And we move on to box number 2.
Do you want to give a quick recap on what we're doing?
So we are currently going through every release of Dynamite Battle and Burst Ultimate in order that they were released. Bri took the first one, starting with Dynamite Belial, and I went through every time we battle, she gets to keep the one that wins. And we move on to the next one in the list, first to 3-point battles, and we're seeing who gets the most wins. We're not tracking it particularly well because we didn't prepare it well enough at the start, but
it's just fun.
It's just fun. We might rewatch it and note out how it all went.
Vanished Void says money on the one who wins. All right.
All right. Whichever one who wins, you've got the money on.
Who do you have next?
We have another Dynamite Belial in just regular. This is the gold release from the DB all-in-one set. Sup? Darkrai.
We are definitely reading all the comments as we go.
As many as we can, at least.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. We have to watch the matchup as well, so we know who wins.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh. Such pain. Agony, really. Are you listening to me? What?
That was
what
why
did you say?
I don't know.
Did we miss something?
No, I don't think so. We talked about Funky Toys already.
Yeah.
We got the Scent of Rose.
That is a point for you. I believe Bays and Bricks and Mala Toys both still have Guilty Longinus. We just bought somebody a Guilty Longinus for one of our giveaways on our YouTube page, so we actually just purchased one like 3 days ago, so they're still easily available from Mall of Toys. I believe they ship pretty much everywhere.
We are reading the chats, and we've responded to all of Panda's comments, so I don't know what we're missing, but
That's right.
we have. All right, let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Nice. After all this practice, I'm getting much better at attack types.
You certainly are. You used to be very bad at them. Someone pronounces your name correctly as Darkrai? Alright, cool.
I don't see anything about a deal.
No.
Not sure what you're talking about.
Not
there,
sure what
Panda.
deal you're referring to. 3,
Alright.
2, 1. Maybe it didn't come through at our end. Hey.
Nice.
2 to 1.
Good job.
Thank you for the rose. Thank you so much there. 3, 2, 1. Hey.
All right, tying it up.
Tying it out.
You said that was Darkrai?
Yes.
Happy that you pronounced the name correctly.
3, 2, 1. That was close. Oh, that was an upset. A huge upset.
Zesty here has been learning Japanese, so he's aware of different pronunciations for certain things.
That was 3 points for me. You lose.
That was 3 points, okay.
Guilty is out of it. Very surprising
Guilty's
that
out.
Guilty lost there to Belial.
That means I get Belial. Gold Belial.
And Gold Belial is going up against Roar Bahamut on Metal Drift.
What kind of deal are you talking about?
What deal are we referring to?
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
These are very fun colors.
These two came out together in the same set, the DB all-in-one set.
Alright.
You just keep saying, can we make a deal, but we don't see any deal that you were proposing. 3, 2, 1.
Tell me if I should get a Savior Valkyrie. What do you think?
I am not a particular fan of Savior Valkyrie. You can check out Szasse Games for our tier list of purchases for what we recommend on YouTube. We've got a tier list on YouTube. Savior Valkyrie I definitely put in the bottom. The only decent part in that set is Savior itself. The rest of the set is not very good.
Now again, that's if you're doing competitive. If you are just looking to have fun playing with Beyblades, get what you like.
Get what you like. Definitely fair. I always think about it in the, is the parts worth it for competitive or how they compare to other parts. That's 1 point for me. 2 points for me now? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, trip.
Roar Bahamut is pretty cool. I really like the colors.
This Roar is very strong, metal drift. As long as it's fighting opposite spin opponents, it is fantastic. The problem with same spin on metal drift is you can't pull it that hard or it will knock itself out.
Yeah, so I mean, I think definitely if you're a collector and you like the look of Valkyrie, definitely it's one. It is too bad that Guilty destroyed it. That's rough.
That is 3 points there.
I get to keep Bahamut.
So Roar Bahamut is kept by you, and Dynamite Belial gets kicked out.
Are you saying that the shot driver isn't good?
I am saying that the shot driver is complete and utter garbage. I am
not reliable.
Not reliable. Not good at attack. Not good at stamina. The spring thing can knock itself out. It's just not great. I'm on to Prominence Phoenix here with the Prominence armor on Metal Universe. This match is going to be pretty close. Pretty close.
Can we do Gravity Perseus Destroyer? We do not have.
I don't even know what gravity is.
Might be metal? I don't know.
3, 2, 1. We don't have anything metal done. In this series, we will just be doing the stock combos. We have 7 more Beyblades for the battles today, I think, looks like.
When does Super King fall? Before this
Super King is just before this release. We have some of them, but not very many.
Nice.
1 point for you.
Here's your armor. Baytastic says, Szasse, my metal drift's free spin is junk. What do you do? Can you fix it?
Really, the free spin isn't that important, honestly. Even Hasbro metal drift or Hasbro drift from Quad Drive is actually pretty good, just because of the shape of it. So the free spin not being there is going to start to lose you out a little bit of life after death, but not too much. I don't know of any way to fix it. Mine's never broken, so I haven't really looked into that. 3, 2, 1.
Flies across the room.
Really, the thing about drift is just that it's only good in opposite spin battles, and it is not good in the same spin format.
Which Fafnir would you recommend?
I'd have to go Vanish. It outperforms all of the other
Fafnir?
Vanish Fafnir is definitely the strongest Fafnir. Wizard was no good. My brain's blanking on Mirage? Mirage.
Nice, I take that. Are any of the Super King series currently competitive?
Yes. So World Spriggan, we see time and time again showing up to tournaments. World is a very strong Super King layer. 3, 2, 1. Alright.
Let's redo that one.
Redo that one? Okay. Also, Rage on Drift. So if you put Drift on Rage, That works as really well as an opposite spin counter, and it takes out things like Dynamite plus F and Wind. It's pretty good at both of those. 3, 2, 1.
And is Super King and Smart King the same thing?
Super King and Smart King.
Okay.
It's called Super King because Super King are King Helios and Super Hyperion, and that's why it's Super King, but it's also the Sparking generation when stuff was sparked.
Troymod's mad at you.
Troymod's mad at me? Why is Troymod bad?
Because you talked about Wizard like that.
What? Wizard is garbage.
This stadium we got from Beyblade Premier.
Yes.
Yeah, that's been a very good website for us to get stadiums from. I took that.
Yeah, that was you. Show it up.
I get to keep Bahamut, and you move on to the next released bay in the Dynamite series,
which is Savior Perseus
Nice.
on Burying Dash. This will be a good stamina matchup. You have a better stamina shape. I have a better stamina driver. Will be exciting.
Apparently, the new Lucifer will come with Burying Mobius.
I
haven't seen a formal actual release for that Cyclone, but we shall see. And hello, Texas Blader. How are you?
Hey, Texas Blader, where have you been? Man, you've been signing up for our events and not showing up. We were so excited, then you're not there.
It's a long drive.
It's a long drive.
Give the man a break.
3, 2, 1, strip. Cyclone Blader opens the marker. Oh, you burst me. That's burst priority, burst knockout there. 2 points for you.
So we've got a couple people that are just joining. We are battling off all of the Dynamite bays in the order they were released. Every time a Beyblade wins, I get to keep it, and then he moves on to the next one in the series.
Regardless of if I win or lose, I move on to the next one.
Means I always get the best Beyblades.
She's been really stoked about it.
I love it. It's great.
3, 2, 1, strip. I am pulling very lightly in this to try and not allow burst to happen. This is an opposite spin stamina battle, so speed is not an important factor. We will neutralize our speed against each other just for some strategy of what's going on here. But I did get burst last time. Hopefully I can hold it together this time.
We battled with Prominence Phoenix. That was the one that we've gone through already in this set.
That's 3 points for you. You keep
Points.
Bahamut.
I keep Bahamut. Roar. That's right. Roar.
Roar, Bahamut.
Who's next?
The next one in the set is going to be Dangerous Belial 2 on All Might. You're gonna have to pull out a miracle to get a win on this one.
Yeah. No miracles for you. Get out of here.
3, 2, 1.
Any Achilles recommendations? I thought like none of the Achilles were really worth it. Again, competitively.
Competitively, Achilles have not performed particularly well. Although currently, oh, that's a point for you.
I definitely agree, Troymod. The Purple Bahamut has been one of the best so far.
So good, so good.
K-Blader Union.
The current Achilles, Zest Achilles. Zest is a great layer.
Okay.
If you put the armor on the swords on the bottom and make it left spin, it's a super strong attack type. Achilles itself is good on Zest, but Achilles has been used to great success by tournament goers like Zanky and others in Vanish.
Yeah, Cyclone is recommending Dynamite plus F gear with Achilles core.
Dynamite plus F gear or Vanish on Achilles core both work. Achilles is a pretty good core, but it has terrible teeth, so it can't withstand the attack types that would be nice to be able to put it on. 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout.
That's a knockout. You're out. Woo.
Second knockout, just to confirm there.
Primapocalypse.
Primal Apocalypse I love. It's a really cool design. It has that ultimate burst lock thing. Infinite burst lock, that's what it is. 3, 2, 1. Infinite burst lock is really cool.
Blader Union, we are doing all of the Dynamite bays facing off in their stock combos. The Beyblade that wins, I get to keep and play until it loses.
And we're going through in order that they were released.
So far, my Bahamut here is the best.
She was crushing it with Cyclone Ragnarok for a while there, and now is crushing me with Bahamut.
Did you pre-order the Versus set yet?
The Burst Brigand Versus set is on its way. I got the shipment confirmation. It should arrive Monday or Tuesday. Really excited for that.
You have a Beyblade tournament today, and you don't know which bay to use. You should have already been practicing, man.
Yeah, you can't be like me and be building your deck the day like hours before the tournament and be like, I really hope these work.
If you have not been on, the World Beyblade Organization website has
the winning combos
thread, and it's really interesting to see kind of what the most recent meta is looking like.
You can also go to our Szasse Games YouTube page and find our what combos you should bring to a tournament video. True. I go over some really good combos that you could bring to that. 3, 2, 1, switch! I think I'm gonna beat you this time. This is Greatest Raphael, the left spin killer. But I am only on high extent plus dash, and I did not successfully activate. No, I did activate.
Do you think Fortress Metal Extreme with Super King Kerbeus?
Yeah. That's totally a solid right spin attack type combination. Definitely Fortress for sure.
Hi Carter Wilbur, welcome.
That's 1 point for me.
Salvared says he might use Geist Fafnir, Zed Achilles, or Divine Belial.
To be honest, Geist Fafnir is surprisingly good. Even it still continues to work pretty well. It's not as good as Vanish, I don't feel.
Yeah, Busy Hunter, we definitely agree. Bearing Drift will have an effect on the current meta. We're already seeing...
Oh yeah, it crushed the recent tournament. Our tournament video will be coming out soon.
Not just ours, a lot on that Top Beyblades thread.
Yeah. It's just coming out in Storm. It's a very strong driver. 3, 2, 1, there's 1 point for me so far. As greatest is a killer of less spins, but not if it gets knocked out.
For this stream, we're just doing stock combo Dynamite Bays, so we're not mixing anything up at the moment.
Our next stream will probably be a viewers challenge stream where you can submit what you want us to battle, and we'll try battling them out. But that will be after this event stream, so that'll be 2, maybe 3 streams from now. Yeah. We stream on Sundays at about 2 Central Time till about 3:30ish.
Trying to, yeah. The new Helios is pretty good.
We're really liking the Fusion DX set.
That's the rubber.
Yeah.
They call it the rubber Fusion set. Yeah, Fusion DX.
3, 2, 1. The metal and rubber combos are super cool. All the different combinations you can make. Oh,
nice.
2 knockouts for you. Not how this is supposed to be going.
Where did you order your Versus set from?
I did it from Beyblade's Premier.
Okay, so
Premier are some of the fastest ones to ship it.
Yeah, Troymod, we were seeing the same last order that we got from Mall of Toys.
It was super late.
Yeah.
And so we switched from doing Mall of Toys to somebody else to see if we can get it faster.
I think they just don't have as many people, and they had too many pre-orders.
They also seem to get it delivered late, so I don't know who their distributor is, but they don't seem to get it as early. 3, 2, 1. They're also more they're more popular at the site, so they have more people ordering from them, so they have a larger backlog to fill.
We like Bays and Bricks. They've been good. We've just been finding that Beyblade Premier
ships faster
and has free shipping to us.
So they're in Florida, they're right beside us, and they get it to us pretty quick.
Yeah.
Free shipping. So we've started to use them.
Do you know what Bay can break a Savior Valkyrie because his friend is using that for the tournament?
You want to break the Savior Valkyrie?
Not break.
You want to beat a Savior Valkyrie?
Come on.
Savior Valkyrie is really bad against Prominence. If you can get a Prominence on a decent stamina driver, Savior Valkyrie is pretty bad against that. It's also not going to be particularly good against Vanish. The rubber on Vanish is a pretty good counter to what Savior can do. So I would say those two are pretty good Savior breakers. Or Savior beaters. Other than that, I would just go into a Guilty and just out attack it.
Troy says Super King Metal is greater than Super King Rubber. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I liked the combo.
3, 2, 1. Knockout tie?
Knockout tie. Now, I think you got knocked out first, but...
We'll call it a knockout tie because we could not tell. 3, 2, 1.
Nice.
Alright.
just use Guilty. Yes. Guilty can be unreliable if you aren't really good and practice at launching it. Like, MMMP is in our tournaments, and he is hot with attack types. Like, he can just win all the matches.
Well, and Cyclone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Or Vault. Vault?
Oh, yeah, Vault killed it with
Vault killed it with attack types.
Well.
He murdered me. Really threw me off my game and had me on a lost streak.
Thoughts on Vanish in an attack combo?
I've tried Vanish Attack. It's just the sheer power of Guilty and Zyphoid is too high for rubber attack types to be able to keep up. Rubber attack types used to be good and used to be close enough to metal attack types, but now that there's so much metal on the metal attack types, I don't feel that rubber attack types can keep up. It's why you're not seeing Vanish, even though it has very similar to the potential of Judgment. It's just not keeping up. 3, 2, 1. Stay with Super King Rubber. It's just not keeping up because rubber attack types just aren't working, and it's a very attack shape.
Ooh, you got me. We like our string launchers and have never broken a string launcher, but you have to know when to stop pulling and not over pull it.
Do not do this and pull. If you do that, you're going to get to the end, and then you're going to get stuck. We pinch and pull, so if you get to the end, it pulls out of your fingers. A rather light grip here will make sure you aren't going to ever break your string launchers. Also, don't just do this all the time when you're sitting between battles. You will ruin your string launcher if you're just constantly utilizing it without purpose.
Our thoughts on what the meta will be like when the 4th gen of Beyblade releases, I suspect they are not going to be compatible with everything else that exists.
It'll be a brand new generation. There will be no compatibility. 3, 2, 1. I'm guessing my current prediction, another knockout for me, is that they're going to go metal gen again. Is my suspicion. Something like the metal gen was. I think metal gen was more popular than plastic gen. I think Burst is being fantastic, but I don't see them having a good alternative plastic gen to make to Burst right after it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, alright.
Yeah, we've never broken a string launcher, but someone on the TikTok that we're running has said that they have.
We have broke one string launcher. It was a Hasbro string launcher, so that's not surprising.
Fair. Alright, who we got next?
So up next is going to be Astral Fafnir on Nexus. We got 3 more, this one, and then 2 more after this until we are done the stream for today. Thank you guys so much for joining us. 3, 2, 1. Alright, 1 point to you.
You're not going to call that one a snipe?
No, I felt like I was one for you.
Alright.
The sword launcher is pretty solid. The sword launcher is really good. I love the sword launcher. I have a lot of fun. Gulf Coast Beyblade brings it to the tournaments and used it at the tournaments and did pretty good. He did solid, so definitely that sword launcher is decent. Sorry, we're trying to keep it with the comments while still battling and paying attention. 3, 2, 1. Go for you.
Bahamut is killing it. I think we will stream next Sunday too. I don't know yet what that one will be, but...
Next Sunday will probably just be the continuation of this, because I think we're going to do 2 more battles, and then we're just going to continue to the next box.
Oh, okay, okay.
We got 3 more boxes still.
Oh, gotcha. We got a lot of bays to still go.
3, 2, 1. And it's almost 3:30. I don't feel like we'll get through the whole box. Bahamut is absolutely killing it. Although, that made it kill yourself. It did.
Nice.
1.2.
We are not hosting a tournament in November, but...
Zephyr says he's not anymore.
Okay, and I think we are not in December either because we'll be away, so it will probably be next tournament in January.
Yeah, our next tournament will be in January. We'll see if any of the other Houston area or Texas area organizers do one. 3, 2, 1. In the next couple of months. I heard Mitch is interested in doing one and might host one. That was you.
Alright. Was that 2 or 3?
That was 2 points.
Okay. Troy says plastic bays, then metal bays, then back to plastic, but they explode. So he says his assumption is next generation will be nuclear warfare.
Nuclear warfare, metal bays that implode. Every hit they shrink a little bit somehow. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, Panda. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Panda. Thank you for coming. Yes!
Oh!
There you go.
Nice. Okay. Bahamut gets retired.
Kicked out and replaced by Astral Fafnir there. That was expected. This driver just isn't good in same spin direction. It finally fought a left spin and lost. It won non-stop against right spins, as would be expected with that driver.
Sure did.
We're against another left spin now. We are against Vanish Longinus in red. I love the bloody Longinus look here. Looking pretty sweet. 7.7k likes. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining us in this. We're having a lot of fun doing it.
Grab the wrong launcher.
Grab the wrong launcher.
There we
do a left spin here. 3, 2, 1. I am on moment. She is on moment. I take the first point. Well, Standard Stadium is no longer required for event hosting. You can host events using the DB Stadium or the Pro Series Stadium if you're doing World Beyblade Organization events. They've approved both of those stadiums, so you're not limited to the Standard Stadium
And
anymore.
you can do an unranked event using any types of stadium. That's Nightwing's, Beyblade Burst format uses all different
Blader's
types.
Kingdom format.
Blader's Kingdom format, yeah.
3, 2, 1. Knockouts. Yeah, don't feel like you have to have a standard stadium, especially now that ranked tournaments allow the other two, and unranked tournaments allow whatever you want. It's more fun to just have people show up and play games.
You do need to pass the test, and Zesty didn't, so that's why I'm listed as the organizer, because I passed the test.
Okay, I warned you that 4 of the questions weren't in the manual that they gave me. They said, read this manual, take the test. I read the manual, I took the test, 4 of the questions weren't in the manual. We found a manual that had those answers and worked together on it. 3, 2, 1. Our first hosted event had 8 people show up.
True, yep.
Our second hosted event had 36.
Yep, it was very
And
cool.
we've been doing about 30-ish, 20 to 30 for every event since then.
Mm-hmm. The YouTube channel is the same as our TikTok name.
Just Szasse Games.
Yep.
You can find the link in our bio.
That
was me. That was me.
Okay.
Point for me. 2 points for me.
I might not get very long with this.
3, 2, 1. Wow!
Break yourself on my body. There we go. Sweet.
You get that WoW reference.
Thanks.
2 to 2. Evened it right up there. 3, 2, 1. Bursting of Vanish is pretty impressive. Vanish has some serious burst resistance and longiness, so that was a lot of recoil. Got a big comment over there, somebody saying something.
Not a big fan of the DB Stadium being allowed in ranked. It nerfs attack types and buffs stamina types. See, I prefer Nightwing's format where it's all different stadiums and you can't just practice yourself to death in one stadium. The whole, you know, trying out different arenas. I don't know. I'm about that life.
Yeah, the Blader's Kingdom, every round is in a different stadium if you go to one of his better events, and those are fantastic because you have to be able to show knowledge and experience throughout different stadiums, which is a lot of fun. DX Stadium, that new plastic tornado stall stadium, he's got a lot. Anyways, Vanish, or Astral Longinus, or yeah, Fafnir, tongue-tying myself. Astral Fafnir did win there, and is moving on to the last battle of today. This is our final battle today, and that is going to be up against Guilty Spriggan. It has to be high mode because it's on over with Never. Three, two, one.
Are we calling that a tie?
No, I got knocked out first.
How do we block
And then
this?
came back in.
On YouTube.
Report. Oh, good.
Hold, please.
It should just get rid of all of them. It's already gone. We just see them.
Sorry, getting rid of bots. bot is got out of here.
We're gonna have to get some bot administration things.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, the DX stadium from that set is a lot of fun. The blue stadium. We have 2 of it. We have a lot of fun with it. 3, 2, 1. I like how it changes some of the expectations of a match. I wish the side pockets were a little bit bigger. I lost a tournament because I couldn't knock them out of that pocket. 1 point for you, 1 point for me. If the side pockets were a little bit bigger so that these bays actually fit in them, that stadium would be a little bit better in my opinion. They're a little bit too small. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Earthly.
Wow.
Yes, burst.
Burst.
You
You win.
Take it.
Crushed it.
Who's next?
That's it.
Oh, that is
it. That is the last battle.
That is the last battle in this series. So, next Sunday, we'll do the same. I will start with this Beyblade, and you will go through the next release of Dynamite Bays.
Should we continue Dynamite and do Burst Ultimate starting next week? We could do 15 more minutes.
Fine.
We could do 15 more
Fine.
minutes.
Never mind. Not last
that was
battle.
not the last battle. We'll do a couple more. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more releases from Dynamite Battle, and then we're on to Burst Ultimate. So this will just be Dynamite Battle, and next week we'll finish off with Burst Ultimate.
All right.
I like consistency in themes. You waited. You can't find our YouTube. Szasse Games.
Yeah,
SZASSE.
Just write it in on Google. You'll see our website.
3, 2, 1. Szasse and Games have a space in between them. That may be the problem. Szasse Games.
He's also spelling it wrong. But it still should come up in Google, I would say.
Probably.
But it's SZA.
SZASSE space GAMES. Szasse Games. 1 point for you. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
I really want our next tournament to be 5G. I might try and push for that.
It's just harder because not everybody has 5 competition-worthy Beyblades.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Point for me.
Point for you.
1 to 1.
Tying it up.
3, 2, 1.
That's a snipe.
You're gonna call it a snipe? Okay,
Fine.
we're calling it a snipe.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
That was a mislaunch.
Failure. Launcher failure.
Failure to launch.
This is why we were calling it. We've been at this for a while. We're starting to lose our focus.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. We'll be able to finish these last couple of matches up for consistency's sake. And I pull it together.
5 Beyblades is
A lot.
a lot. But yeah, someone just asked 5 question mark?
Yeah,
So,
5G format is a 5 Beyblade deck format that I want to start doing because I like some of the stuff in 5G. That's you.
when we started doing Bladers Kingdom, they were doing 5, and we switched it to 3 because most of our Bladers only had 3.
At
So,
the time.
yeah.
3, 2, 1.
No!
Oh.
Yes!
Okay, 1 to 2. Three, 2, 1. Come on, pull it together. Yeah, right with the just driver.
We started this live about an hour and a bit ago.
Yeah, an hour and 10 minutes ago.
We've been trying to be more consistent with doing something on Sundays. So. Because we tend to have time on Sundays.
This is our third live event. That's 3 points for you.
Yes.
Eliminating me.
Who am I up against next?
You're up against Devil Belial on Mobius.
Ooh,
So I was saying this is your favorite driver, so this is the Mobius driver. It's a fun...
Astro Fafnir has definitely been holding its own.
Surprisingly. Yeah.
I think Bahamut had the most matchups.
So far, Bahamut has won the most in a row. Cyclone was really close.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Red Cyclone did really good, and Bahamut had the most wins. This Fafnir's doing pretty good, It's fighting mostly things from the same set, right? Entirely things from the same set so far. So it's doing okay, but that set wasn't particularly good combinations.
Fair enough.
It's a lot of good parts, split randomly throughout a bunch of bays, where they're not really well thought through. Mobius, first
how
point.
many, like, competitive against each other Beyblades we could make out of the whole set? By mixing and matching?
Yeah. Would be interesting.
Sorry, 1 second.
I'll probably do a video on that. I'm going to do a video.
Are you?
I'm going to do a video on building 4 competitive decks using all unique parts, or mostly unique parts.
Yeah.
Weight discs and armors will be copied.
Have to.
3, 2, 1. But they will not have the same layers or drivers.
You heard it here, folks. It's promised. Something else.
I promise I'll work on that video. Somewhere in all the copious time I have.
I am still working on the video from our last tournament, but I like to show everybody's matches as long as the camera angles work out okay, and then I put everybody's names on it, so it does take me longer to kind of get through and edit because I also
like 12 hours of footage.
6 hours of footage, but I also have a full-time job, so you won that one.
Well, it's 6 hours per camera.
No, the total footage that I had was 6 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still, it's a lot to go through.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Oh, that's a knockout for you.
Woo!
So it's 2 to 1.
Wrong launcher.
Wrong launcher. 3, 2, 1.
Beyblade 611 is back. Hello.
Hey, 611.
Hello.
You said Earthly was here somewhere?
Yep.
Did you get your Beyblade?
Oh, when did that ship?
Did Earthly ship? I think Earthly shipped. Did you get your Beyblade, Earthly? You're one of our winners. I think I said it got delivered.
Oh, you take it.
There you go.
All right.
3 points.
You take that one. I get to move on.
So she moves on to Dynamite Belial on Mobius.
That Mobius driver.
And we are up against Prominence Valkyrie on... Why am I blanking on the name of this
Come
thing?
on.
Atomic.
There you go.
So this was designed by a group to be a competitive combo and was supposed to be tournament viable, but by the time it came out, it was designed before some parts came out, and by the time it actually came out, it wasn't as good. It's still pretty solid, but it's just not tournament viable, unfortunately.
It's a fun concept. I like the prominence armors.
3, 2, 1. That was nice. You went in the kitchen.
Okay. Excuse me while I go and search the kitchen. It's like under the fridge.
Flew, bounced off the wall, and flew into the kitchen. That's Cyclops level reflection. 3, 2, 1. X-Men reference.
The burst resistance is crazy. Yes?
Yep.
True facts.
The point of it is crazy burst resistance, really high defense.
What if you put it on the new bearing grip?
It might be pretty good. It might be pretty good.
Yeah?
Yep. It won't be good enough same spin direction though, unfortunately. That's the problem. 3, 2, 1.
countering normal drift since it has better same spin stamina. Would you agree? I thought that you just said same spin, it's no good.
No, Prominence isn't as good same spin as some other current combos.
I think that's 3 points for you.
I believe that is 3 points. There we go.
Goodbye. Yeah.
There's one more battle today then. We are honestly on the last battle here. This is the Black Ultimate Valkyrie.
So this is the last Beyblade that was released in this set?
In Dynamite Battle. This is the final Dynamite Battle release. This is part of the Volume 28 booster. We're only battling the Dynamite Battle base, so we're not going through all of the like plastic remakes and things like that. So this set came with a bunch of Sparking remakes. And then came with this, so we're just going to be doing this one. 3, 2, 1. That is a knockout.
Alright.
So this is the problem with defense types right now, is that they're not strong enough to withstand knockouts. And that makes them not good enough to fight attack types, really.
And this is why at 5G, knockouts are worth 2 points.
Knockouts are worth 2 points.
So that's an interesting, different thing as well.
3, 2, 1. You knocked me out. That armor attack.
Yeah.
Three, 2, 1.
That was a decisive knockout.
Return knockout. 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
3 points. Ultimate Valkyrie will be the starting bay for Bry starting next week. Join us next week at around 2 o'clock Central Time, 2 o'clock CST, and we will be battling this out.
Against?
It'll start off against Divine Belial.
So what is this next set?
So this is Burst Ultimate.
Next is all Burst Ultimate.
So this will be the last bay from Dynamite Battle. We'll start fighting the first bay of Burst Ultimate starting next week.
Cool.
Join us live for that. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't yet, we really appreciate it that you guys have followed us on this, followed us anywhere else. We are trying to make fun, interesting, good to watch content. Bry's trying to entertain you with spinning Beyblades in the middle while I just chat and say our goodbyes. Thanks for joining us. Szasse Games signing